cause them to glitch out and then get torn apart by Purple Guy. This supernatural origin story is how Shadow Freddy is able to enter the safe room when other animatronics can't. How he's able to lead you to that room in the first place when other animatronics wouldn't be able to see it based on their programming, and even why he leads you there, knowing that Purple Guy attacking you will eventually free your soul. That's also why there's no Purple Freddy suit when you do finally enter that room. It's not an alternate Purple Guy costume like many believe, it's an apparition. Suck on that, Harry Potter. I knew someone would apparate eventually. It also explains why Shadow Bonnie's minigame in FNAF 3 always starts on stage 01, the spring suits, and why it's the one animatronic we control that has the ghostly ability to glitch, fly, and teleport. As we concluded last episode, this is also the point in the timeline of the first
Shadow Freddy and Shadow
one
Bonnie.
we learn about via newspaper clippings in Five Nights at 1. So, based on the newspaper clipping evidence we have, we know that
Let's do something really interesting. You know, there's 5 missing kids. All of them, all the 4 FNAF, first animatronics, they all have 5 letters in their name. Like Freddy. Oh wait, none of them do. Freddy's 6 and Bonnie's 6 and Chica's 5 and Foxy's 4. Chungus, you can't make a good Fury. No.
Murderer dressed in one of the
Can't make a good anything.
into a back room and killed them.
Oh, actually, you could probably make me a good sandwich. Go on.
Listen here, Wally.
Yeah, I'm only joking, alright?
Starting to develop its signature, but one nagging detail FNAF theorists have been
What can you do, Waluigi, other than piss people off? He can beat Rayman Legends.
Yeah, well.
Well, I'm Big Chungus, the best thing ever.
What suit does he use for his disguise? The answer? Golden Body. Why? Well, remember the phone guy saying the faulty suits were being retired to an appropriate location. There's a high likelihood they're being stored in one of the safe rooms in the restaurants. Plus, we hear in FNAF 2 that the purple guy has a habit of using a yellow suit.
We had a spare in the back, a yellow one. Someone used it.
But why not Golden Freddy? Phone guy tells us so at the beginning of Night 5 in FNAF 3.
Management has also been made aware that the spring Bonnie animatronic has been noticeably moved.
My, what an oddly specific detail to include, Scott Cawthon. And remember, these tapes that play in FNAF 3 date all the way back to the first pizzeria location, which is why this detail is so important. It reflects Purple Guy starting to develop his signature killing pattern. From there, we know the rest of the story. Purple Guy kills the kids, stuffs the bodies in the suits to hide them, but as we read the paper, is caught on camera and arrested. Meanwhile, the puppet gives life to the children, and the angry spirits possess the robots. Or is that really how it goes? Let's go back to the give gifts, give life minigame. The children are lying there dead, and the puppet first tries to give them presents. Weird, right? Weird until you consider that his place is at the prize corner. Giving presents is the only thing he knows that can make children happy. It's a reflex. Remember, this is still a child spirit in this puppet, but when that doesn't work, the puppet goes around one more time and does the only other thing it can think of. Put the bodies into the suits. You heard that right. In trying to save the children, he's the one hiding them in the animatronic suits. Not the killer like we've been assuming. But then what about the 5th child, as there's only 4 here? Well, as we pointed out last time, the 5th child is there too, appearing at the very end of the minigame and taking the role of Golden Freddy. But remember, Golden Freddy is a decommissioned spring-locked suit at this point, deemed too unsafe to be functional. The reason he's slumped over and can't move like the rest is that his endoskeleton has been taken out. He's in suit mode, not free roaming mode. He physically doesn't have the mechanisms in place to stand up and move. Possessed or no, a dead child's spirit just can't give a boneless suit the ability to stand.
Because if our body didn't have a skeleton, we wouldn't be able to move.
Yeah.
So yeah, Springlot is you know what the endoskeleton is called skeleton. So but it's an endo. So that means that it's pretty much a skeleton for the animatronics. They're robotic. They need it so that they can move. Yeah, Chungus, that is true. I think I'm getting the hang of everything.
I think you are.
Hey guys, remember when Mario drowned himself? Shut up! Don't talk about that. We're gonna get cancelled.
This also explains the lone naked endoskeleton that appears occasionally in both Five Nights 2.
Like I was saying, the endoskeleton is like a skeleton for the animatronics. Did you get me? Are we on the same track?
It's not really a Fury, Chungus. Everybody knows that.
It is a Fury, and the Fury's right. So in that case, I figured that out. So can you at least give me some credit?
Yes, you figured out something that people knew all the way back in 2014.
Right, thanks. Thanks. You're just asking us to rub your dick, honestly.
And Five Nights 1, an endoskeleton that once belonged to Golden Freddy. Whew.
Look, another endoskeleton that belongs for the animatronics. I'm smart, I'm proud of myself.
Can you wait for this?
I figured out FNAF!
So I knew I had to make it count. Heck, if there ain't a lot to cover. Still with me? Good, because we're ready for our next location. You see, since the puppet hid the bodies, no
I just
one
realized
knows
all the
they're in
villagers
suit
are dead.
until they start oozing and smelling, which, as we see in the papers, eventually gets the place shut
It's a
down
ghost
for
town.
health violations. The company tries to
I still
recover
can't
from,
iron Gollum,
quote, the tragedy that took place there many years ago, but can't, and eventually is forced to shut its doors for good. This leads to the trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Finally, we're actually going to talk about a game in the series. Seriously, can you believe we've been going this whole time on locations that aren't even settings for the three main games? That is why this lore is so challenging, but also so interesting. Anyway, forgotten, dismantled, deactivated. These are the words you see at the beginning of the trailer. Back when the debate about whether this game was a sequel or a prequel to the first game, these words made it seem like a follow-up, that everything had been shut down since the first game, but it
Mario.
wasn't.
Sorry.
Ah,
Sorry. Hey man, you always fought as well, okay? I think we all do, honestly. Except for oh god, that smells bad. Oh no, I broke character! Because it smells so bad, I broke character. Yeah, me too. I broke character as well. Jesus Christ. Wait, that was all an act. Obviously, we're not actually fucking possessed. We're just doing it 'cause it's all about FNAFy. Okay.
These words are a reference to the business being closed down after that first missing children's incident. That's why posters everywhere in Five Nights 2 are all about the brand new Fazbear Pizza. It's the grand reopening after years of being out of business. That's also why the new toy animatronics have built-in facial recognition